I'm tracking a few showers that are about to move into the mountains. Also, I'll walk you through what could be a dicey Monday and show you who could be getting some strong to severe storms.
Now, from Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 at 6.
Right, we are wrapping up May and about to begin June, and of course, June 1st marks the beginning of meteorological summer. That is all of June, July, and August, the warmest time of the year. Overall, you see some of your average highs and lows as we go into this time period. And then, of course, hurricane season is about to begin, the Atlantic hurricane season running from June 1st through November 30th. But right now, we are looking at our rain chances on the rise for this evening right here in the mountains, peaking around 9-10 o'clock this evening. And it's not going to be a washout, but we see some showers and even a few storms showing up on radar right now, and these are a little ways off around I-75 moving through Chattanooga, and some of these are bringing some heavier rain, nothing severe. However, Monday could be a dicey day. We have a cold front approaching, and we have a low-end chance for some severe storms in the green shaded area. This does not include Asheville, but southwestern mountain locations including Franklin, much of Jackson County, and Transylvania County under that marginal risk, along with most of the upstate, for some damaging wind and hail. Of course, I'll take you through this Monday hour by hour and show you when some of the strongest storms are expected during the day, and have more on some cooler and drier days ahead. Well, eventually, yes, but we do have a few mild days ahead. Today was certainly a really mild day with a high only in the lower 70s. Asheville ended up being 1 degree warmer than the GSP airport that only hit a high of 72. 79 is the average high in Asheville, and 84 the average high at GSP. Now, we are going to get there and actually go a bit above and beyond. I'll have more on when we hit those more June-like temperatures coming up.
And now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Well, tomorrow, June 1st, is shaping up to be a bit more of an active day around the region with scattered showers and thunderstorms, and a few of them could be strong to severe. So we are looking at this primarily in the green shaded area, which does not include Asheville, but it does include a large portion of our region, and that of course includes most of the upstate and our southwestern mountains, much of Transylvania and Jackson counties on over towards Franklin. The timing will be in the afternoon on through the early evening, the warmest part of the day, and we are going to be a bit warmer than we were today, and the major threat will be damaging wind and hail. Right now, I'm just watching some showers approach the mountains and the upstate, really light rain beginning to move into northeast Georgia and over the next several hours. Don't be surprised with some of these showers moving on in here. And as we see a cold front approaching Monday, it looks like this moisture between this approaching front and this area of low pressure kind of gets squeezed in for another round of showers and storms. That front will move into the region kind of over the upstate late on Monday, and then we have an area of low pressure moving along it, and this could spark some more showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday. So we look at it more closely hour by hour. We see those showers favoring locations west of Asheville by 9 o'clock, and then a lot of these just kind of dissipate pretty soon after. Early in the morning, possibly some showers, very isolated activity to begin the day. Still isolated as we go into the afternoon with some feistier storms moving on through going into the evening, and these could be the ones bringing the damaging wind. Now things settle down a little later on Monday night, but some of these storms could bring some decent rain to the area and over a 2-day period between now and Tuesday. Some locations could pick up over half an inch of rain, not everybody, but at this point, whatever we can get over the next couple of days should be pretty good. It will have to hold us for a while. Rain chances go way down with some really dry air moving in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those rain chances are pretty much zero. So your lows tonight will be in the upper 50s and lower 60s. So a little warmer than last night for some of us. Your highs tomorrow also a little warmer, but pretty average, about 80 degrees. And then we see the changes as we go through the week ahead. We have some nice, cool, dry weather on Wednesday, and look at that Thursday morning low down in the lower 50s. The heat does begin to build in later in the week, and before you know it, this time next week, we're back in the mid 80s, and we'll be dodging some showers and storms. And in the upstate, about the same thing with that mild air moving in, followed by a warm up. Oh, we may or may not let Marvin leave.
Yeah, exactly.
He will be so missed. We are looking at scattered storms to begin the work week and a chance of them again on Tuesday. And then we have a dry, mild midweek, heat later in the week. I'll walk you through what could be an active start to meteorological summer and June.
Now, from Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 at 11.
Karen Wynne, Karen.
Well, now we're wrapping up tonight, the end of May, with some showers around the region. Most of it very light, except in our far western mountain locations. And we see this rain shield over Cherokee County, some steadier rain moving down that way. And a lot of these showers are going to miss us here in Asheville, but move on through northeast Georgia and parts of the upstate to the west of I-26. Meanwhile, tomorrow could be a more active day with an approaching cold front. Scattered showers and storms. A few of them could be strong to severe in the green shaded area. This is a marginal level 1 out of 5 risk. Asheville, Hendersonville, not in it, but most of the upstate is, and our southwestern mountains, including a good portion of Transylvania County and Jackson County, and of course the community of Franklin, are all in this, with damaging wind and hail being the main threats out of any storm that turns severe. Well, June 1st begins meteorological summer, all of June, July, and August, and we see average highs and lows for each month on the bottom of your screen, with July overall on average being the warmest month with the average high over 85 degrees. So yes, that is a bit toasty. And also the Atlantic hurricane season begins tomorrow and will continue through the end of November. Now coming up, I'll show you when we are going to feel a little more like summer with some heat on the horizon. But before that, some cool mornings are coming. Well, tomorrow will be a bit warmer than today. Today certainly felt nice and cool. However, we'll cool back down, kind of up and down with the temperatures here. Our high in Asheville only 73, but 1 degree warmer than GSP that had more cloud cover, well below the average highs of 79 and 84 respectively. Quick look at the pollen count for the coming days. We do have a couple of rounds of rain on Monday and Tuesday. That will lower the grasses and the mulberry and the poplar a little, not a whole lot though. I'll have much more on those rounds of rain and storms, followed by that nice, cool, dry air.
And now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
After a quiet day today, the first day of June, meteorological summer is shaping up to be a more active one with a round of showers and storms. A few of them could be strong to severe. Southwestern mountains and the upstate. This is the area under that level 1 marginal risk that you see highlighted in green. And the timing of these storms is going to be in the afternoon on through the early evening, with damaging wind and hail being the main threats. Asheville and Hendersonville are not included in that risk area, but most of the upstate and a good portion of the southwestern mountains are, including much of Transylvania County, Jackson County, Cashers on over towards Valleytown. Your Tyson Furniture bus stop forecast west at pickup time should be partly cloudy and mild, about 60 degrees. By lunchtime, we'll have more cloud cover, and then a few thunderstorms in Asheville at drop-off time mid-afternoon, with a better chance again to the south and the west. Upper 70s by mid-afternoon. Right now, I am watching one area of showers move through our far western mountains. A lot of this activity, though, is fizzling out fairly quickly. We do see the bigger picture, a lot of it staying south. And then on Monday, we have a cold front slowly approaching. Out ahead of it, we'll have more showers and storms develop from the heating of the day, the warm rising air ahead of the front. And so many of these storms that do form will be moving from the northwest to the southeast. Again, afternoon on into the evening. By 9:30, the front should be through the mountains, pushing a lot of this activity off to the south. Then we head on into Tuesday. We have cooler air moving in from the north, and this wave of low pressure is going to make the atmosphere unstable again, and that means another round of showers and storms on your Tuesday. Certainly not a washout. As far as the rainfall potential over the next couple of days, not huge rain, but that potential is there, especially in our western mountains. Places like Bryson City, Franklin, Silva to pick up over ½ inch of rain, much lower totals elsewhere. And we really could use some more rain out of the system because rainfall chances drop way off after Tuesday. We have very dry air moving in, and at first it's going to be dry and mild air, then turning dry and warm. Your lows tonight range from the mid-50s in Newland to the lower 60s in the upstate, and your highs tomorrow are going to be quite a bit warmer than that 73, a lot of lower 80s on your screen. We roll on through the week and we have that cool down on Tuesday, cool and dry on Wednesday with a low of 50, mild on Thursday morning too, but later in the week the heat is going to be building with highs back in the mid-80s and that possibility of more showers and storms next Sunday. Ed, yes, had to make that transition. And you can see some cooler mornings there on Wednesday, Thursday. Not so much beyond that, though. We're back in the 80s.